So Justin and Deja Rawlings, they walked into a Kansas Children's Hospital in Little Rock on a blazing summer day. They brought in their 3-year-old son who looked like a bag of bones, severely malnourished, unresponsive, barely clinging to life. Doctors and nurses immediately knew something was wrong. But what no one in that ER knew yet was that while Justin and Deja were inside the hospital, 4 of their other children were still outside, locked in a hot car on a hot summer day. We're talking middle of summer, no AC, windows all the way up. The kids were ages 2, 4, 7, and 10, and they had been left there for hours. Eventually, police got involved, partly because the child inside the hospital was in such bad shape. When they asked Justin and Deja, "Where are the rest of your kids?" the couple will not say. They lied, they dodged, they delayed, but once authorities started pressing harder, they located the couple's car in the parking lot, and what they discovered inside. All 4 kids were sweating. They were dazed and weak from the heat. The youngest, the 2-year-old, Jaden Rawlings, was unconscious. He didn't make it. He passed away the next day from a combination of heat, exhaustion, starvation. The medical examiner later confirmed that he was severely malnourished too. The child that they brought into the hospital, the 3-year-old, also did not survive. His body was in such a state of neglect that one officer said he looked like he had not eaten in weeks. His bones were clearly visible under his skin, and he weighed just like 7 kg. That's like half what he should be weighing at that age. So now we've got 2 dead children, 4 others that are barely surviving, and then it gets worse. When investigators searched the Rawlings home, they found signs of extreme neglect, moldy food, filth. They even had a dog that was in the same state as the kids, skinny, weak, clearly malnourished, barely alive. It was like no one in the house was being cared for except the 2 of them. Not the kids, not even the dogs. The surviving children told investigators that they had not eaten properly in a while. One of them reportedly said that they were used to being left in the hot car. Another said that they had seen their younger siblings cry for food with no response. As for the parents, they said nothing, no explanation, no apology, and both of them looked healthy. They were just silent. In April 2025, Justin and Deja, they were finally sentenced. They both pleaded guilty to 2 counts of second-degree murder for the 2 toddlers who died, and 1 count of first-degree domestic battery for the abuse of the other kids. They each got 70 years in prison. The prosecutor did not even sugarcoat it. He said this is one of the most disturbing and heartbreaking cases that he had ever handled. And honestly, he's not wrong. It's not just neglect. It's cruelty. Like, their children looked like they were about to die from hunger. There are no happy endings here, just the community trying to figure out how this was allowed to happen and how to make sure that it never does again. Thank you for watching.